Good evening, everyone. I'm posting this as a video response to Nelliediddle's video about A Handmaid's Tale, or The Handmaid's Tale, and I second her recommendation of the book. If you can't read the book, do watch the movie, but there is a great deal of nuance you will miss if you just watch the movie. There's one thing that I would like to take a slightly different stance on, and like Nellie, I suspect I will get a lot of shit for this. The American right is not waging a war on women, specifically. The American right is waging a war about humanity and its place in the universe. What it means to be a human being, what it means to be on this planet, what it means to be a man, what it means to be a woman, what it means to be a member of a family, and in what position you're in, what it means to be part of a town, what it means to be part of a community, what it means to be in authority, what it means to be subservient to authority, both properly and treacherously. It is not an understatement to say that women are the primary focus of this, but only just. And the reason women are the primary focus is, I believe, because of childbearing, because of that ability women have. Other than that, to think of it only in terms of that, and I'm not saying you were, Nellie, I'm just saying that I would caution anyone from thinking that it's just a war on women. It is a war on self-direction. It is a war on choosing your own identity. It is a war on shaping your own idea of who you are and what follows from the answer to that question. It is a war on the idea of changing society. It is a war on the idea of questions, or should I say inconvenient questions, being a good thing. It is a war on things as simple as mischief, and on something as simple as mischief. I'm sorry, I don't have words large enough to describe what this is, except if you think about what religion covers, or if you think about what the idea that the free markets, or if you think about the idea that we get what we deserve and we have what we have for reasons, which is what defines much of the theocratic, or the, what in the United States we'd say the religious right in the world. If you think of what that statement impacts and what a secular society challenges about that statement, what a rational society challenges about that statement, and I would argue that the idea of free market economics, that free markets being a wonderful thing, even though we can never really have free markets, then the whole contradictions based in that, or communism, or pure cap, basically the whole ideological centered, we have the answer, whatever. The whole idea that it's possible to have easy certainty, that here in this book right here are the answers. Basically, the war is between a bunch of different factions who claim to have the right answer, and a bunch of people who don't, but are looking to the universe to give us what answers we can find. Or not give us, to see what we can drag from it, kicking and screaming. I really wish I had the words for this, but to those of you who think it's just a war on women, it's not. Because calling it just a war on women gives you the excuse to say, well, it's not about me, or it's not everything, or, well, it's not about, climate change, or it's not about, what I'm going to do tomorrow night. Yes, it is. It's about all of these things and more. It is an ideological struggle that is over you. Every one of you, and what you believe about yourselves. So, I do recommend this book, Ignore Its Message at Your Peril. And I also do recommend the book 1984. If you don't want to read that book, watch the movie Brazil. Thank you for your time and attention. I'm going to try and have a good weekend now, before I sally forth back into the fray. But thank you for sitting through this.